And if you had to boil the image of Chattanooga down to one feature, it would probably be the Walnut Street Bridge. Well, I wanted to find out more about the history and the significance of the downtown area, and that's why it's the focus of our new series, Discover Chattanooga. Take a look. To get some background on the bridge, I met with Walnut Chapin, president of the Parks Foundation. Mr. Chapin.
Yes.
Hi, thanks for meeting me here today.
My pleasure.
Nice to see you.
Well, welcome to the Walnut Street Bridge.
First, we talked about its history.
Well, they started the bridge in 1891, and at the time it was known as the County Bridge. There was no other bridge across the river, so this was really the way of connecting Chattanooga, which is in Hamilton County, with Hill City, which is on the north side.
Well, people used to cross the bridge on a horse and buggy or steel rail trolley, and eventually cars replaced carriages, and it finally began to deteriorate in the 1970s.
It was closed in 1978 for about 8 years.
Well, many people thought the bridge was beyond saving and wanted to get rid of it. So Chattanooga almost lost this bridge entirely. The structure was failing, so the city applied for a grant not only to demolish this bridge, but also build the Veterans Bridge. But preservationists had a trick up their sleeves.
One of the caveats in the 4F section of the Environmental Protection Act is you cannot use federal funds to tear down a bridge listed on the National Register. So we applied and got the bridge listed on the National Register, which meant they couldn't use the money they had in that grant to tear the bridge down.
Even though they saved it from demolition, no one was sure how to make the bridge safe for crossing. And this structure, which was once a source of tension, was actually saved by tension. Here's how.
Well, I was out here with my engineer, and they were in the process of restoring the incline.
Well, they recycled that cable from the incline and managed to weave it up and down the frame and tighten the cable on both ends, lifting the bottom of the bridge. Not only did the idea work, but it cut the cost in half. The remainder of the money was raised from selling plaques to the public.
The people who use the bridge actually help save it, and by golly, it's their bridge, and they take great pride in it. If you've watched any of the movement here on the bridge, there are bicycles, baby carriages, wheelchairs, rollerblades, any kind of thing you can imagine on wheels.
I even found out why the bridges are blue.
The blue really is the idea that it's a melding of the sky and the water, because while it is making connections, you are up here in the sky looking down on the water. So that's the origin.
Well, the span of the bridge is actually a linear park, but not everything can be seen from the top. There's actually something very cool down below. So they were going to build a trolley going across the bridge. Well, at the last minute they decided not to, but they had all this extra wood, and what they decided to do was build an amphitheater underneath the freeway. This is an awesome use of space. I've never seen a city do this before, and I'm pretty impressed. Walnut Bridge is about making connections, from a revitalized downtown to the hip and trendy North Shore, and from generation to generation. Well, I think you can consider it a success.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well done. And of course, it's great to walk on the bridge any time of just about any day, but be sure to catch some highlights like Wine Over Water, the Seven Bridges Marathon, the Grateful Gobbler Walk, the Lighted Boat Parade, and of course the Scenic City Marathon. Have fun out there.